Logical Solutions online tutorials. In this tutorial, I'll discuss about a new feature called 3D Interconnect introduced in SOLIDWORKS 2017. Before going further, I would like to tell you an example explaining the importance of this new feature called 3D Interconnect. Many of us are serious SOLIDWORKS users. We also work with other CAD tools or CAD files in our SOLIDWORKS. We also work in a multi-CAD environment in today's design cycle. We would like to use files created in other CAD tools in our native CAD SOLIDWORKS software. But until now, the usage of third-party CAD files in SOLIDWORKS is never an easy process. We need to do some translation process or make changes after importing the file, and only then we can use the same file in SOLIDWORKS. And when those file has undergone changes in native CAD tool, we'd also like those changes to replicate same in our CAD data. But it's never an easy process. So in order to overcome this, SOLIDWORKS has come up with a great solution called 3D Interconnect. 3D Interconnect streamlines collaboration with your customers and supply chain regardless of what CAD tool they are using. It also allows us to leverage any legacy data created in variety of CAD formats. 3D Interconnect is much more than 3D translation. In fact, it virtually bypasses entire translation process and thus allows us to work with CAD data from variety of design tools. It's intelligent and understands when any third-party CAD data is changed within its native design environment. By honoring face and edge IDs to these files are like changes you would make in SOLIDWORKS. For a moment at the file formats that are supported by 3D Interconnect. These include PTC Creo, Autodesk Inventor, Siemens Solid Edge, NX and CATIA V5 for SOLIDWORKS premium users. You could see all major design tools have been covered. Look for a moment at the file formats that are currently supported by 3D Interconnect. These include PTC Creo, Autodesk Inventor, Siemens Solid Edge and Unigraphics. That's CATIA V5 especially for SOLIDWORKS premium users. You can see all major tools have been covered. In this demonstration, we are going to look at three different workflows to showcase the flexibility of working with 3D Interconnect. The first workflow focuses on directly inserting files into SOLIDWORKS assemblies and probably the most commonly used method of leveraging 3D Interconnect data. Before proceeding further, look at the settings to be done for 3D Interconnect. Open settings from Tools, Options, System Options and select Import. For file format, select Inventor, Unigraphics, Solid Edge from the pull down and check Enable 3D Interconnect option. This is only a beta version. We can use the complete full version from SOLIDWORKS 2017 Service Pack 2. As discussed, in this first case, a battery pack assembly which is designed in Autodesk Inventor need to be incorporated into MyMO control module designed in SOLIDWORKS. Using this file in SOLIDWORKS is like inserting any other component. However, in SOLIDWORKS, the Insert dialog box now includes all the previously mentioned file formats in the filter list for easier navigation. For now, we'll just select this Autodesk Inventor file. This file is inserted just like any other SOLIDWORKS component. You can see no translation steps necessary, but all of the geometry is available, not just representation, actual 3D models. Looking at the feature manager, you can see the entire assembly structure is available, though notice the icons are slightly different. These icons signify the component is referencing the actual third-party CAD data. We can use this assembly like any other SOLIDWORKS assembly for mating. In this case, we will use the reference planes provided for adding a mate. Since these being 3D solid models, we can use the faces and surfaces of these 3D CAD models to add mates. I am using the coincident mate to add for these faces and also a tangent mate to fix this battery pack assembly into the MyMO control module. Now we can observe we are adding a tangent mate to this MyMO control module and the battery pack assembly. We have incorporated some design intent into this retaining bracket. Observe when we add a mate to the back face of this bracket and the front face of the battery pack assembly, the countersunk holes and the rivets along this bracket move with the battery pack assembly. Like this, we have added this battery pack assembly into the assembly. Now the design is complete. Let us look at how 3D Interconnect works in this case. We have made changes to the batteries and the case in Autodesk Inventor. The number of batteries have been decreased, the diameter of the battery have been increased, and the case which it incorporates have also been changed. Now to simulate these changes without Autodesk Inventor, we will overwrite the existing files with the new version files. To overwrite these files, we will open the directory where we have the new version files. I'll just copy the new version files and replace them with the already existing Autodesk Inventor files. Once we open SOLIDWORKS and perform a rebuild, we observe a small refresh icon on the assembly letting us to know that a change has been occurred in its native CAD environment. Just right click on the assembly, select update model, which updates the entire assembly and even the mates along with it and other design intent also. So the entire assembly has been updated with no made errors. You can observe the design intent which we have added before, like the countersunk holes and the rivets have also been updated. Feature for great time saving. Isn't this a great feature for working with other CAD files? I probably hope all users want to take advantage of this feature immediately. We also have other workflows as mentioned earlier, which explains the advantages of using 3D Interconnect. You can check those tutorials in our YouTube channel, Logical Solutions. I hope you have enjoyed this session of SOLIDWORKS tutorials. For further queries, please post your questions in the comments. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to our channel for latest updates on SOLIDWORKS.